Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to continue our Stellaris campaign as the Galactic Havriga Dominion. So, I've recently got my first naming request, and we will be doing that as the first order of business today. So, Lorlax wanted to get a big ship with big guns, so we shall obviously oblige. You, my friend, are getting a guard breaker with a Punisher core and a Protector bulwark on a cruiser design, so that means big ass weapons. We'll stuff it full with all the weapons we can, and you can already see those are some massive guns. Now let's see that enough power is there to actually power all the stuff. There we go, and the rest will get filled up with armor. So, this is the Lorlax class cruiser. Congratulations, mate, I hope you like it. You'll be seeing a lot of those guys in action. So, I've actually started a new recording session today, so it's been a couple days since I last played, so I may still be looking up things here and there. So, let's see. Sobek is still revolutionizing our societal standing on Xenos, we're getting cold fusion power, and we're getting better mines. That is good. Our ships are where exactly? One is up here, building. The other construction ship is out here, also building. Very good. And science ships are doing science stuff. As intended. Okay, so
System survey complete.
we are already running the upgrade.
Construction complete.
And the first things are getting constructed and finalized. So, Alioth has been surveyed, that's the word. Yeah, I'm running into problems with space. At least that's currently how it's beginning. Let's see if you can maybe get some civilian access. If we give you civilian access, they didn't want that much. But we have plenty of minerals now to bribe our way to access. And my 200 minerals, a little bit more than a month. I think we can deal with that. So, move over here. We'll wait until the response comes in. Here we go. And then it's basically just check out all their systems real quick. Okay, so that's done. And a construction ship has also finished work here. Yes, we still have a few places where we can expand our building network. So let's do that. And Sol Siwa has finished the construction queue. Let's see. We can build a spaceport here right away. Alright, it upgraded to the planetary administration, if I'm not wrong. Let's build the food buildings, and let's upgrade everything else as well. We do obviously have enough minerals. Okay, everything underway. Let's look at the other planets. All upgraded. Some upgrades remaining. Let's do them first. Then we'll also build something here. Okay, we're standing nicely on food, obviously. So, let's go with... yeah, a second Betharian power plant. And then clear up these two tiles. So, Sewa is upgrading. Alright, the recently conquered planets. We're still working on that. And this massive planet, oh yeah. Well, still growing. Okay, so... we continue again. Construction ship is done. Anything else up here? I think we're pretty much stuffed all the way to the borders out here everywhere. Ah, Finn. You have your orders, have some fun. Okay, so... our fleet is also lounging around doing nothing. Let's send it to Baxom. Whatever aliens we meet, we should be able to kick them back into the Stone Age. Yeah, all cleared up apparently. Seems some like other people are doing my job for me here. So, spaceport upgrade not yet ready. 40 more days. Ah, finally, enemies. Yeah, we should be able to deal with them. Let's look in real quick. On the backdrop of a pulsar. Oh, The alien civilization of Kurtenab has entered a new era of history, having developed into a fully industrialized society. The dramatic effects of this revolution are felt across the planet. Factories have sprung up everywhere, improved medicines have resulted in increasing population growth, and new scientific innovations are appearing at an alarming regularity. So that's over here. Right, the guys, we have no idea what level they were on. Now we do. Just strictly within our borders, and we have settled here. Did we? No, we didn't. We could. And then... Actually, could we? I don't have the tech yet, I believe. No, we couldn't. Because if we could, I'd maybe go ahead and elevate them as a vassal as well. But we'd retain the border strength here, for the most part at least. So, back to the fleet, and let's watch them clash.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Construction complete.
Yeah, we're smashing them.
System survey complete.
Not without losses, but you know, to make an omelette. Another system fully surveyed. Satar. Okay, you still have orders, that's good.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, bunch of losses. Let's already go ahead and start replacement processes, and also Loreth lags. First one in construction, second one as well. Your name shall be famous across the galaxy. A new contact. The Ignurval Interplanetary Administration. They are xenophobic isolationists and an ironic democracy, so peace-loving guys. We are the Ignurval Interplanetary Administration, a nation built on the principles of peaceful isolation and individual freedoms. Censor Erbar, the current head of our government, requests that you leave us be and pursue your nefarious alien agendas far away from our territory. Well, cooperation will surely benefit us all. Where are they? Here. Right next to the big-ass Imacera Confederation. I really need to expand here. Very urgently.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Okay, combat is done. We lost 1 destroyer, 1 corvette, and our frigate. Sad face. But we've dished out lots of damage. That's good. Go back and heal. In the meantime, next science ship that's considered free, like you over here. Actually, we'll... Can I not survey? Oh, probably, yeah, because it was in space travel. So we'll survey all the planetary systems that were occupied by aliens. Up to here. And once they're here, go ahead and research all 3 projects, please. Very nice. That should hold for quite a while, order-wise. Okay, I think we might actually need to get some access up here.
Research complete.
Ooh, Sinistra. Let's check that out real quick. Hostile fauna with less habitability, but still 70% is nice. And we can clear up all the tile blockers here. So it might be worthwhile. Unif, I remember that we couldn't properly settle those planets, right? Yeah. Oh! We actually have Han in our borders now. So we could build a colony ship out here and send them to the arid and desert worlds. Ooh, I like that. I really, really like that. We could basically encircle the Senior Union of Stars and at least have a permanent way up here to the Pigras Drift. Not sure what it would be worth though. At first, we've got cold fusion power, finally. Matter reactors are always nice, and we could immediately research the antimatter power. That is a temptation. Interesting. I think, though, I may just go ahead and get the improved deflectors quickly done. 8 months, yeah, that's quickly done. Because then we finally have some shields. And that will once more help increase our actual combat strength a lot. Okay, how's Nahal doing? Needs a couple buildings. Power plant here. You gain a basic mine. And actually, let's build a basic mine up here as well. We'll wait until we see which pop is the next one that's growing. Just to be sure we're not wasting. And you also get a hydroponics farm. Up here, still all hissed a bit. Upgrading... the Betharian power plant. But we'll switch around so that the dude migrating away uses the less worthwhile power plant. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Actually, let's go up in speed. We're finally entering the mid-game, and the mid-game is still a bit less interesting than the actual start. We know actually by now that Paradox wanted to include a lot of colonization events and a lot of diplomatic events, but they didn't actually have the time to do it before release. But they are working on bringing us that post-release. Ooh, 2 ocean walls, nice. Okay, no way down here. Let's see if we can get civilian access with these guys. Ooh, they want quite a lot. 400 minerals for a couple years. Can we upgrade to 20 easily? And not without spending all our cash. Let's go back down. 391 minerals for civilian access, 10 years. Okay.
Research complete.
And they let us through. More surveying means obviously more wonderful events, and more wonderful events means more possibilities for awesome stuff. They agreed. Your terms are reasonable. The Interstellar Emissara Confederation accepts your trade offer. And we have the living state. Nice. More leaders when hiring. Available ones, I mean, and social welfare programs. A lot more happiness in return for energy credits and minerals. Ooh, the collective self. Interesting. We could research the Xenosu, for which we require alien pets, and we have one of those. Planet-wide 10% happiness modifier, not bad. Federations we're still not very interested in. Special projects here neither. And the collective self costs a shit ton of science points. How's our colonization for Tundra? Out here. Plus 20%. And those guys 60%, so it would be an interesting choice to take. We'd have a lot more space open to us once more. But do we need that at the moment? I'll go with Xenosu. We need a zoo full of cuddly animals. Alien ones that eat you. So, yeah. Time goes by. And we wait.
System survey complete.
Strike fleet has been repaired. And the Bajol system has been researched as well. Wonderful. We are working our way through the galaxy. One survey at a time. And here we go. Yeah. That's your ship, man. Loreth Lex. Nice. Okay, so heads up, we gonna build a variety of cruisers as time keeps passing by, because different weapon mount sizes hit ships of the relevant sizes better or worse. Like a huge-ass gun can't easily hit corvettes, while the miniature guns don't really do all that much damage to battleships. So, yeah, we need a couple different ship types. But for now, we'll continue building your ships, man. So, right, what I was saying, they actually wanted to implement a lot more events, and they are working on basically bringing them into the game. Starting with the next patch, the first batch will come in. We have a research proposal. Our scientists on the observation outpost above Lurgi Posh have requested a science ship to help them gather specimens from the planet's surface. For the purpose of research, they would like to covertly abduct some of the natives and perform tests on them. They will be safely returned to the surface with their memories erased. Yeah, let's probe some aliens.
Situation
It is in Iriamos. Where is the next science ship? You're plenty occupied, you're plenty occupied. And actually you up here, we can use you. There we go, research project. Once that is done, you can return here and continue your surveying, if that part of space is still open by then.
research complete.
More research done. Improved deflectors, there we go. So, that is interesting, particle lances. I like particle lances. These heavy energy weapons fire focused particle beams that cause massive damage. The size of the emitter arrays limit the use to large turret mounts. Yeah, it's large only. I'm torn. I would like to get databank uplinks to make a good use of our scientists later down the road. But I think for now, yeah, particle lances it has to be. Just too awesome. Big red massive beam to murder people. Nothing's more important. Okay. Yeah, I think we are size-wise the largest one, though not population-wise. I think they are still larger with... yeah. Holy
System
damn.
survey complete.
And they apparently annexed the Hanfelier. We've not annexed, surveyed Samanivik. Not that good of a planet, system. How do I say planet? And to once more pick up the thought from earlier, I've read about the second part of what we'll be getting in the, what's it called, Asimov patch that's upcoming. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. They are doing some really great work there. And, I mean, I've been playing Paradox games for a bunch of years now, and I expect a lot of DLC, and for once I'm actually really happy about that. Okay, the Associated Sagittari Planet States have decided to withdraw their ambassadorial program for the time being. Are they perhaps fearful of us? No, it doesn't seem like it. How much more do we need for them to be a vassal? Cordial attitude, yeah, they probably need to be fearful or something like that. Not entirely sure. We'll get there though. We will massively outclass those guys. Might still take maybe a couple decades, but at some point I'm pretty sure. Deep core mining. These massive drills are needed to access the rich mineral deposits that can often be found close to a planet's core. Drill all the way down. Impulse thrusters or battleships? I don't think that's a big question. You know? I mean, battleships. I mean, go ahead. Request your first battleship name. I'll be happy to oblige. There's at least 2 or 3 battleship types I'll probably construct. The Hamcat system has been fully surveyed. Probably one down here? Yep. Hamcat. Science all the way. So yeah, for once I'm looking forward to DLC. I mean, actually, I've looked forward to DLC a lot of times, but it's gotten a bit of sour tastes at some times. Especially when certain companies are affected. Oh, we finished our terraforming. Nice. Tasri 3 is now an Arctic world. And all tile blockers cleared. Oh yeah. That is one where we want a colony ship ASAP. So, you have a spaceport. Build me a colony ship, please. And we have different ethics we can choose from. Yeah, let's take our baseline. Spread them wherever we can. So that should mean... Yep, we have our terraforming gases and liquids back again. And also... Actually, can I terraform it one more step? We could terraform it into an ocean world. And you know what? Let's do that. Let's cancel the ship here. Yeah, come on. Port, please. Where is it? Spaceport. I'd rather wait a bit longer and have a near-perfect ocean world instead. Because that just works out like a charm. Oh, and since we have the other guys in our realm now, we can settle out here, the arid worlds, and get all the bounty out here. Admittedly, it's not much and it won't be prioritized in any time soon, but yeah, we could.
Special project complete.
Special project completed. The science ship has finished its scientific mission on Lurgipage. Sweeping in low over the ground at night, shuttles from the science ship use EMP pulses to disable the primitive combustion vehicles used by the natives. Their occupants were then sedated and collected, while other away teams acquired samples by dissecting some of the local cattle. Our mission appears to have gone largely unnoticed by the planet's population, despite a few reports of unexplained flights and an incident where one of our shuttle crew deliberately used their thrusters to create circular patterns in a crop field. They have been reprimanded. Bunch more society research. Very good. We're still lacking behind in engineering research, actually. And we have a construction ship without a job. Is there anything we can get you to do?
Survey complete.
Doesn't look like it. There's a few systems that will grow into our borders sometime soon, but yeah, not quite there yet.
Construction complete.
Let's send it to Astar.
Research complete.
We have finished research. The Xenosu. Oh yeah, frontier worlds. Continental, I mean. Continental are the second type of world we can easily settle at 60%, so we'll take that. And the spaceport has finished construction. Nice. We need a bunch more destroyers and a whole lot more corvettes. That should keep the port busy for a while. And since we're not in a pressing need to get these ships ready as soon as possible, I'll just have them built at the home planet and nowhere else. If they were a more pressing need, I'd probably order them to all be built at various ports, but yeah. Again, the need isn't really there to go as fast as possible, so it works.
System survey complete.
A governor leveled up, that is nice. Which reminds me, do we actually have a leader? Yes, we have. Our second sector. Okay, let's continue again.
Complete.
Here some construction was completed. Let's upgrade the spaceport. Oh, probably the army is here. Just to make sure they're not fucking shit up. Next research will be in 12 months. And then, again, it's mostly a bit of a waiting game, actually. I may, for the future, actually start cutting out some of the downtime if we experience it. Just so you guys don't have to basically sit around and look at a couple ships flying here and there. Though obviously all the interesting parts will remain in the actual footage. Ah, there we go. New planet in our reaches. Anywhere else? We need to survey that one as well. Doesn't look like we have any other plans in our borders yet. Okay, continue.
System survey complete.
There's still some nice planets out here.
Construction complete.
Alright, there's still a fleet there.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Let's meet up at Brule. Reminds me, do you have a spaceport yet? No, so go ahead and build one. Okay, the associated Sagittarius planet states have declared war on the coalition of Uridath. Whoa. Okay, they have been declared war upon. Okay, we may actually go ahead and have them forced to give their planet to us. That would mean that they are not going to get exterminated. Because purifiers, when they conquer someone, they will land on the planet and purge everything. And yeah. We are warlike and we would like to subjugate people, but there's no need to really, you know, go all genocide. So yeah, we shall declare this war. And we rush there as fast as we can, in the hopes of actually kind of preserving that species.
System survey
Let's see if that
complete.
works out. I mean, this is mostly an easy decision. We wanted them in our borders a long time ago, and yeah, those purifiers, they will just murder every one of them. I'd rather conquer them.
Anomaly found.
How tragic. Now we shall have to destroy you. No. I'll just murder the shit out of your fleet and then keep you guys alive. You can thank me later. And yeah, this sounds fucked up because it is fucked up.
Construction complete.
Okay. Our fleet, our proper fleet, is the first one to arrive here. Okay, we have some extreme storms. Let's first check where is their primary planet. Oh, holy shit, they actually have a sizable fleet there. Okay, let's check here. Extreme storms. Hitimar 5 frequently experiences massive and extremely violent storm systems in the atmosphere. Several dozen persistent storms are visible from orbit, with winds often reaching speeds in excess of 700 meters per second. The cause of these storms is not immediately apparent, as we have found nothing in the planet's climate model that will explain them. Our scientists are interested in studying this anomaly. Sounds good. Okay, yeah, so they actually have a sizable fleet. And we will probably retreat for the time being to Seleneo until our fleet is also gathered up. There we go. Together we are stronger than them.
Survey complete.
The only question remains, are we actually technology-wise stronger than them? Well, they are inferior to us. Alright, let's go ahead and take down the outposts here.
System survey complete.
More stuff being completed up here in Hidimar. Okay. So you go... where was the planet? Oh, okay, they got in their borders now. Fuck those guys. Yeah, at least it isn't a very important world except for the desert. 25 size, that would have been nice, but... well... you look with what you get. And we actually have the reach now to go here. Let's immediately start researching here. Okay, our strike fleets are moving in.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Frontier's outposts shouldn't remain there for long.
Situation log
Yep.
updated.
Easy. Let's go to Deem. Kill the outpost there as well. Because that means we have a bunch more stuff in our borders.
System survey complete.
More surveys. Any more planets in our system? Actually, yes. Finally, that planet, that system also came into reach. The ever-expanding borders. Yep, that should be it. Yes, for now at least.
System survey complete.
Okay. Here we go. Shouldn't take long until it's done with.
Complete.
And we have continental worlds unlocked. Very nice. Okay. Mountain ranges, quicksand basin, deep sinkholes. All tile removals are pretty well done. Pretty well received on my end. But I think genome mapping... Yeah, increased leader lifespan is just so good. And it's really, really fast. Like 8 months, a little bit more. Yeah, tiny bit more. Yeah, we'll take that one. Okay. Our transport fleet is engaged here, as it should. So let's take him down. The Dominion strike fleet is killing the outpost.
Situation log updated.
And there we go, it's in our borders now. How's the military strength of these guys? Inferior. Okay, good. So we should be able to take them out. If necessary. I wouldn't like to come to blows with them, but if it has to be, then it will be. More system surveyed. Did I give the order? Okay, the construction moved there, but... Okay.
Debris analyzed.
Is it not in our borders or what? It's not within our borders, but it's shown as in our borders. That's strange. Well, let's wait a little bit. Maybe that will clear up as well. Okay, let's go down to their main city. The transports can go to Solaneo. Yep. Now we can fight against them. Let's see how many losses we'll take.
Research complete. Debris analyzed.
Actually, I need to include their port in the mix, so... Yeah, let's retreat a little bit again and build a bunch of ships everywhere. You still have enough, yes. Oh, they don't have the spaceport size. Which one does? None of those here. Okay, so corvettes it is. Lesson to me, build more spaceport upgrades. Actually, let's Q1 everywhere at least. Because we really want them. Thanks for being so slow. And we already have the genome mapping. Okay, so... let's go with... the biolab. And actually, this will have to do it. The episodes run on longer than I wanted it to, actually. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you've had some fun. We're in our second war, and this one is indirectly War of Preservation. We'll see how this one pans out the next time. We need to upgrade our fleet strength before we can easily take them. So that's what we'll be doing the next time. If you did like the episode, consider commenting, liking or subscribing. Once again, you can get your name in the game if you wish to. And yeah, I hope to see you the next time. See ya!